everyone, I am Mecha42, your favorite YouTube harpy, and we have some more Brie Larson news in comicbook.com news today. Oh, Lord. So I did read through this article a little bit. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think she might have had a little bit of a talking to from perhaps Kevin Feige, you know? It seems in this article she's a little bit, like she might be course correcting a little bit. And I do pick on Brie Larson because I think she kind of has it coming with being a little too SJW and a little too, I don't care what white men think about this movie, and some guy just smiled at me and I, hashtag me too because he smiled at me. And yeah, Brie Larson, you kind of deserve a lot of the vitriol that you get on the internet, but let's take a look at the article. I think she might have had a talking to. When Captain Marvel premieres in theaters next year, Marvel fans will get to see the debut of one of the most powerful beings in the MCU, and then we get to look forward to her helping kick Thanos' butt. Yeah, we have to sit through that, don't we? And while Carol Danvers is set to appear in Avengers Endgame, we didn't get to see her in the first trailer for the upcoming Marvel crossover flick. When asked where Captain Marvel was in the new trailer during an interview with TNT Brazil, actress Brie Larson played coy about her character's appearance. Did she play coy, or did she really, I think she might have gotten a talking to, so... Where is she? I wonder where she is, Larson said. We might have to wait and find out. Larson is excited for the film to be released, and she's hopeful that it will show a new generation of people that anyone can be strong and powerful. Well, we already know that. We're kind of 20 years past the women's equal rights movement, so we should be past this. Movie studios think that we're not, so movie studios have to pull out their tokenism and say, see, we respect women. We totally do that. It's pathetic and it's very pandering, and I don't appreciate it as a woman. I don't need to be pandered to in that respect. Women need to be struggling as much as men do to be realistic characters. Otherwise they're going to turn out like Mary Sue. So she goes on to say, I don't know how it's any different, to be honest. I don't want it to feel different, Larson explained on her set visit. I'm kind of over the first female blah blah blah, and wow, maybe can women actually do the same things that dudes can do? What a crazy concept. I feel like the more we talk about it, the more we perpetuate the myth that it's an impossible task. No, if it wasn't like that before, it's because it's wrong. That was just wrong. Now we're just doing what's natural. This is a total course correction for a lot of her other, I don't care what white men think about this Wrinkle in Time movie, like she's been quoted as saying, or, yeah, I'm thinking she might have had a talking to, and it was probably Kevin Feige who probably called her into an office or sent her a message or something saying, hey, you're going to piss off a lot of the fan base, stop it with your SJW shit. Because, yeah, she wouldn't just course correct so quickly like that. The actress went on to explain that she's not expecting to be a role model despite playing the first woman to headline a Marvel Studios movie. Well, yeah, you're not a role model to anybody. You kind of have a shitty attitude, but, hopefully she understands that. Even that isn't up to me, Larson said. You don't get to decide if you're an inspiration to people or not. Since I've agreed to do this role, people have said, oh, well, you'll be a role model, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to do what feels true to me. And if people want to tag along, they can. And if they don't, they can bounce, and that's cool. I'm not going to go out of my way to do things in order to be something to people. Oh, I didn't read this one before. No, this one tells me, though, that she's just in it for a paycheck. Damn it, Brie Larson. Here we thought you had a talking to and a change of heart. No, you're just in it for a paycheck, and you're just going to do what you do. You don't care about being an inspiration to anybody. You don't care about living up and being a role model, Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, amazing actress. She goes and visits sick kids as Wonder Woman. Chris Evans, I'm pretty sure, does the same thing. Doesn't he visit sick kids as Captain America? They care. They take these roles seriously. They understand that they're role models. They understand that they're superheroes, that they're supposed to be looked up to. They have. You're not just accepting a role where you show up and say your lines. You are, when you become a superhero in the Marvel or DC cinematic universe, either one, you are stepping into something that is bigger than just a movie role. And because you won an Oscar so early, Brie Larson, because you don't have any idea of the weight behind this role, you're not taking it seriously and you're giving this shitty attitude, probably a shitty performance. You're clearly there for a paycheck, like everybody has said during their trailer reactions, during any time they talk about you in an article. Damn it, and here I thought she might have had a talking to. God damn it, Brie Larson, I'm so tired of your shit. All of my heroes were just unapologetically themselves, Larson explained, and they were flawed at times, so that's okay. So, for me, it's part of who Carol is, too. She's flawed, she's not perfect. So in order for me to feel comfortable stepping into the position, I have to accept my humanness and remind everyone that I'm a human and that I'm an artist, and I just want to make art, and that's all it really is. Oh, Lord. So, Brie Larson. See, this stuff... It is okay. I still kind of think she might have had a talking to. She might have had a talking to about it where they're like, you gotta knock it off with your SJW crap. But now she's still not very good at hiding the fact that she doesn't get it. She doesn't get that when you have the weight of a role like a superhero, people are going to look up to you. The little kids are going to be out there putting on costumes that they buy at Kmart or Target or wherever for Halloween with your costume that you wore. You know, they're buying your face on a product. They're buying your action figures. They're buying your toys. And same thing with adult fans. Adult fans will go and cosplay as this character. Adult fans will go out of their way to idolize and make videos about and talk about these characters. There is more. There's so much more when you accept the role of a superhero than just showing up and saying the lines. And she clearly is only in it for the paycheck, and she is just trying to get it over and done with as soon as she can. She has her contractual obligation of all these films to appear in. She's going to be in Endgame, sadly. So we gotta deal with more of her crap. Brie Larson, seriously, like there's a reason why most of my channel is just picking on Brie Larson and Captain Marvel and because of this stuff, you know, because of going out of her way to get pissed when people smile at her. Like a TSA agent smiled at her and she had to go on a whole Twitter tirade about how she was violated because he smiled at her. And then she had to go on another tirade saying, "Oh my God, I'm so sick of people telling me to smile. You know, you shouldn't be allowed to tell a woman to smile." It's like, okay, I get it. I kind of have resting bitch face myself. I get it. I've been told to smile when I don't feel like it. We all kind of go through that, and we all have moods, and we all can just kind of roll our eyes and say, "Oh my God, that's fine, whatever." It's whatever is what it is for when people tell you to smile, because it's not the end of the world, is it? It is not going to be something that is going to hurt you or physically harm you. It is not going to take away your livelihood. If somebody tells you to smile, you know, it will take away your livelihood. Keep pissing off the fan base. And this really, really flat out says to me that she is just pissing off the fan base. Again, she just thinks of this as a paycheck. And it's like somebody told her, okay, cool it with the SJW crap. But they still didn't quite explain to her the weight of the character. And dear God, I hope that Captain Marvel gets killed off in the MCU, because it really, really seems to me like she doesn't deserve to be the symbol for the next phase of the Marvel movies. I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I just a little too harsh on her? Am I just a little too nitpicking? Because on the one hand, yeah, it does seem like she was. Oh, and also Gamer5, thank you for being a brand new subscriber. If you do subscribe while I am making a video or while I'm live, you'll have the notifications pop up. But yeah, I do think that like she just doesn't get it. She doesn't understand it, and they probably gave her a talking to. They probably said knock it off with some of this stuff, and that's why she's like, oh, okay, so it's not about first woman whatever, but you know, it's still just a paycheck to me. So they're going to need to course correct yet again. They're probably going to need to give her one more call into HR or metaphorical HR. You know, Kevin Feige will be on the phone. Brie, it's more than just a paycheck. Stop acting like it is. But that's what it feels like to me. It really feels like to me she's just treating this like it's a paycheck, like it's the next gig. You know, I'm an artist. I just want to make my art. which is fine if you're making a little art house movie that gets you an Oscar way too young. And that's another problem with Brie Larson, in my opinion, is that she won an Oscar way too young and doesn't understand that not everybody gets that, because she's of this generation where everybody gets a medal, everybody gets an award, everybody gets a trophy. And of course she gets an Oscar, because why wouldn't she? She showed up and read her lines. Why wouldn't she get an Oscar? You know, and that's what's so disappointing and frustrating about her. Hopefully she's going to prove us all wrong. Hopefully the movie will actually be good and she will be like the perfect casting choice. I know I had doubts even about like Gal Gadot when I heard she was cast as Wonder Woman, but man, she lit up the screen. I loved every minute of watching her on screen. Hopefully Brie Larson will be the same, but the only negative thing I ever thought about with Gal Gadot was, okay, she looks a little too lightweight. She doesn't look like she's beefy enough to lug around a sword. With Brie Larson, it's a whole personality and attitude, and she just has a bad attitude when it comes to a lot of this, and it really comes across like she has a bad attitude anyway. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll link both of my Captain Marvel trailer reactions in the description, and I will see you guys on the next video or live stream. Bye!